Is there anything in life that is not a negotiation if you're an executive or a business owner? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live from London, England for Consulting Secrets, and this is a perfect question. All right, so I'm in the Uber driving back to the airport. Been in London for the last 10 days, and it's interesting. In tight, condensed, packed cities, everything is a negotiation when it comes to traffic. So if you think about it, because there's so much traffic, so many people, everybody's always trying to get in, trying to merge, and what you end up having to do is negotiate can you let me in? I'll let you in. Will you let me in? Can I let you in? And it happens through the entire drive. So here in London, there's like a stoplight every 10 feet. It feels like that at least, maybe 12. And to sit here and watch Uber driver, Lyft driver, taxi drivers, they all have to do the same thing. They have to negotiate. And the reason I bring this up is very super importante, is sometimes in life we become way too rigid, including me, that we forget that there's other people involved and they want things too. And I'm not saying to be a pushover, and I'm not saying to be difficult on the other end, but start paying attention in life where you're actually making a negotiation. I've read a ton of times Jim Camp Start With No. I've listened and read Chris Voss a bunch of times, and every time that somebody says I want or I need, you're actually in a negotiation and you may not realize it. And just a simple thing like driving is a good reminder of what you're doing in life and to pay attention. And sometimes you may not even think about it, like, oh, I let somebody in. Well, that wasn't a negotiation. Sure it was. You didn't have to. Or somebody let you in. That's not a negotiation. Sure. It goes both ways. Now, here's the thing. If you're looking to be better at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Right here is a URL. You should type it into a browser. And it'll probably ask you for your name, your email address, probably a phone number, maybe not. It's an email publication. I send you emails, right? Really cool stuff, some videos. You'll like it, you'll love it. I like it, I love it. So my question for you is today, as you go throughout the day, just start taking a look at how many times somebody says, I want or I need. I want, I need. And start taking a look at how many times somebody has to let you into traffic, or you have to let somebody into traffic, or you open a door for somebody, or they open a door for you, or they let you go first on the elevator or lift, or you let them go first on the elevator or lift. You know, you don't think of these things or in these terms because for us, a lot of times this is automatic. This is just a normal action. It's like, oh, here's what I'm doing. But I would probably guess that you're negotiating easily 10 times a day, probably 30 times a day, and not even knowing it. And so when you start paying attention to what you're negotiating and the conversations you're having, the asks that you have for people, I want, I need. Guy wanted to get in our lane and needed to get in our lane, but he didn't ask. He didn't negotiate the right way, and the driver was like, oops. Very good driver, by the way. So pay attention to how much you're negotiating through the day and not even realizing it, and it's automatic. I want, I need, or you're helping somebody or somebody's helping you. You got one of three things to do from here. One of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. They'll love you. I'll love you. We'll see you soon.